Aloha! The Hawaii Employer Union Health Benefits Trust Fund would like to welcome you to EUTF's Employer Portal Training. Today's training will cover Employer Portal User Management. Topics include the following: View users, add user, disable user, enable user, reset password, unlock user, edit user, and view user. Handouts to today's training can be found in a link below. Let's get started. From the left main navigation pane, click My Organization. Select your company from the drop-down menu and then click OK. From the left sub-navigation pane, select Users. The company's users with access to the employer portal will appear in the list. Use the double arrows located to the right of the column heading to change sorting of the list. Search for a user in your company by entering the search criteria in the text box with the Search for User placeholder and click Search. Search criteria will apply to all fields visible in the user's list. Remove the entered search criteria and click Search to restore the full results of the user's list. Click Show Filters to view filters that can be applied to the user's list. Select Filter and click Search to show only records in the user list that contains the selected filter. The example below shows active user named Steve. When adding a new user to Aerial, consider the security and access rights that should be assigned. Number 1, follow steps 1 to 3 from View Users. Number 2, click Add User. Complete all required fields, last name, first name, and email, and click Continue. The red asterisk mark indicates required fields. Select Primary Benefit Contact. A user account must have a contact type selected, Primary Benefits Contact Preferred. A user account can only be a primary benefits contact in one entity. For example, if the user account needs access to more than one entity, such as County of Kauai and Kauai Department of Water, the user account can only be a primary benefits contact in either County of Kauai or Kauai Department of Water. If the user account is a primary benefits contact in both entities, the account will not work. Select a role from the available list on the left and click the greater than sign to move it to the assigned list on the right. Roles available to each employer will vary. System administrators are only able to assign the roles that they possess. The below table describes the various roles and its associated permission that may be available. Select the group and scope on the left that the user will access. Selected group and scope will appear under the Grant Access column on the right. Billing groups optional. Enables access to billing or payroll information for employees and or retirees. Employer actives. Employer invoices related to employer premiums for actives and other reports. Employer retirees. Employer invoices related to employer premiums for retirees. Payroll. Payroll information for employees, such as payroll deduction or payments. And retirees, retiree costs information. In the example, the user below was provided access to employer actives, employer retirees, payroll, and retirees. Employees required. Enables access to view member information or participants to specific employee groups within the organization. The user below was provided access to view participants in both Kauai Payroll Office and Department of Water. Document Group, optional. Enables access to view documents such as EC1 forms and letters that the EUTF sent to the member. Finance Services, documents generated by the EUTF Financial Service Branch. Member Services, documents generated by the EUTF Member Service Branch. The user below was provided access to Financial Services and Member Services. Interfaces. Enables access to data collection, which is needed to upload HRIS files into Aerial. Select your entity name only if the account user will upload HRIS files into Aerial. Ignore this section if your entity does not submit HRIS files. State of Hawaii, Executive Legislative Branch Departments, HHSC, and County of Hawaii. Organizations. Required. Enables access to user organizations where the user will be governed and inherit permissions of each organization assigned to it. The selection here must mirror the selection that was made in the Employees Group scope. Note that Organizations Group user accounts and Employees Group participants. The user below was provided access to County of Kauai and Kauai Department of Water, as it corresponds to the previous assigned employees scopes. Note, select State of Hawaii if DOE, HHSC, Judiciary, Executive or Legislative Branch Departments, or UH were selected under Employees Group scope. Click Save. Click Continue to complete the changes or cancel to go back. Locate the new user record and click Reset Password. See Reset Password. Notify the user that an employer portal account was created and provide the user ID or agent ID and password. Aerial does not send notifications upon user creation. Disable user. Disable account will deactivate the user's account in Aerial. Number 1, follow steps 1 to 3 from View User. Number 2, click Disable Account. Number 3, click the Continue button to confirm. Note that the status changes from active to disable, and the Disable Account icon changes to the Enable Account icon. Enable user. Enable account will activate the user's account in Aerial. Number 1, follow steps 1 to 3 from View Users. Number 2, click Enable Account. Number 3, click the Continue button to confirm. Note that the status changes from Disable to Active, and the Disable Account icon changes to the Enable Account icon. Reset password. Enable account will deactivate the user's account in Aerial. Number 1, follow steps 1 to 3 from View Users. Number 2, click Reset Password. Number 3, click the Continue. Number 4, copy the temporary password and notify the user of the change. The system will not send the new password to the user. Number 5, click the Close. Unlock user. Unlock account will activate the user's account in Aerial. Number 1, follow steps 1 to 3 from View Users. Number 2, click Unlock Account. Number 3, click the Continue button to confirm. Note that the status changed from locked to active, and the unlock account icon change to the reset password icon. Edit user provides the ability to update a user's personal information, contact, roles, permissions, and group scopes. 1. Follow steps 1 to 3 from View Users. 2. Click Unlock Account. And 3. Make updates and click Save. For further information on updating the user, see Add User. View User provides the ability to view a user's personal information, contact, roles, permissions, and group scopes. Step 1. Follow steps 1 to 3 from View Users. Step 2. Click View User Account Details. And step 3. Click Back. This concludes today's training on the EUTF Employer Portal. We hope the information we provided has been helpful. Mahalo from the EUTF for your time and attention.